Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. So here's one from XRP Crypto Wolf. The bull run is far from over. Protect your wealth from inflation by hedging with real estate, precious metals, crypto, and of course XRP. He was just retweeting out this Walter Bloomberg tweet here, talking about this Democrats' new plan to raise the debt limit will rely on some help from Republicans. And some of the key points here, just going to go over this briefly. Congressional leaders are considering a strategy that would allow Democrats to increase the U.S. debt limit without Republican votes. The Treasury Department estimates the U.S. will no longer be able to pay its bills on December 15th if lawmakers fail to raise the borrowing limit. Under a developing plan, lawmakers would attach a one-time provision that would allow the Senate to hike the debt limit with a simple majority to a bill designed to prevent Medicare cuts, and Democrats could then raise the borrowing limit without Republican votes. So, more debt. The limit could be raised if both chambers of Congress pass the legislation and President Joe Biden signs it. Democrats can then hold separate votes to hike the debt limit. Democrats' plans would raise the borrowing ceiling by about $2 trillion, enough to carry the U.S. through the 2022 midterms. So this was coming from a source that told this to CNBC. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer expressed confidence Tuesday that Congress would stave off a default without specifying how it would do so. So this article just goes into more detail about that. The bigger point here, though, is that, the economy is not getting any better anytime soon, and so we got to prepare ourselves. Okay, XRP, of course, one hedge against this. As we take a look at the S&P 500 on the daily, we can see we are hovering dangerously high. If I zoom out on this, I know I've mentioned this on this channel in the past. Put it on the weekly, you can see that last crash over here, the 2008 crash, bringing that down to the trough of the bear market for the S&P 500 back in March of 2009. Now we have surpassed the 4.236, and so stocks inflated, printing money like nobody's business. Now there could be a rise for the debt ceiling, but crypto seems to be faring quite well. And even though we haven't seen the same kind of price appreciation for XRP, there is still data constantly suggesting that XRP remains suppressed. As Michael at Val5Links puts it, here's an article from You Today. On-chain data indicates XRP price is suppressed and has room to grow still. So on-chain data from Sentiment suggests that XRP remains suppressed and its present price and therefore has potential to grow. Recent volatility in the crypto market caused short-term price extremes, pushing the XRP price to the brink of the low of 57 cents. We saw it wick down on that chart. Now it is hovering at a critical support level, at least as of the time of this recording. Here, let me throw it on the daily. Or the hourly real quick here. It's on the hourly right now. We saw it wick down. Now we are just kind of seeing price vacillate for XRP in and around this zone here, staying at around 81, 82 cents. That is really going to be critical for XRP price. And in terms of on-chain analytics, sentiments strong and oversold indicates that XRP is showing signs of having an undervalued price in comparison to its fundamentals. XRP was marginally up at 83 cents at press time, and now, as I'd mentioned, it's down to about 81. And so here's the sentiment tweet just embedded in this article. Our strong and oversold screener indicates some assets are showing signs of having suppressed prices compared to their fundamentals. Our requirements for this list include high market cap, volume, and address activity. So just listing a few here. Bitcoin, BTC, Ripple XRP. We got Hex, Shiba Inu, Wrapped Bitcoin, and Litecoin. When the price of an asset has decreased abruptly and to a level below where its true value resides, it is said to be oversold, as we have seen for XRP. Of course, a lot were dumping XRP, especially at the time of the lawsuit. And, XRP has been criticized of not being able to reach its all-time high. But guys, this setup is still looking really amazing for XRP. We are still seeing those higher lows. It's one of those altcoins that has not flourished yet, but higher lows, higher highs. Even the sentiment analysis is suggesting that it is oversold and that it is poised for a pop. Anyway, I'll link this in the description if you guys want to read more. Wanted to mention this though, guys. T-Hole Benedict XRP posting this from Ripple partner Neum. Apparently, Oman's modern exchange taps Neum for global remittances. Global payments and card issuance leader Neum and Oman's leading remittance and money exchange company, Modern Exchange Co., today announced a strategic partnership that will see Modern Exchange Co. leverage Neum's global payments infrastructure in key markets and regions such as the APAC region, Canada, Europe, Latin America, the UK, and the US. So boom, Nium, Ripple integrated. Now Oman's leading remittance company is going to help leverage this through Nium to get to these European, Latin American, and North American corridors as the country moves rapidly towards a more digitized, seamless, and transparent system of processing both national and international payments. Companies like Modern Exchange Co. are embracing the adoption of digital payments and looking for trustworthy partners like Nium to help them with their global growth strategy. Through this partnership with Nium, Modern Exchange will be able to connect to correspondent banks worldwide, wherein customers can make payments to beneficiaries' accounts in real time. Customers can then access the Modern Exchange Co. mobile app and payment link for remittances to any country around the globe from anywhere at very competitive charges and FX rates. And of course, this is all with the help of RippleNet-enabled technology that is already integrated within Nium's system. So for these guys to be utilizing Nium, again, the secondary and tertiary partnerships is what is going to make the web grow. This is where we're seeing the most impact today in 2021 and likely into 2022. More corridors are being reached through these partnerships. And so if you guys want to read, there are another couple of quotes here from the executives from those companies. Wanted to thank T-Holbetic XRP for posting that. And another one from T-Holbetic XRP with regards to Ripple partner Unimoni and Canada's Bucksy partner for USD payments. So this has to do with Bucksy and Unimoni, and they are also announcing a collaboration. Bucksy Payments, a major provider for financial solutions and international money transfers, has announced a new collaboration with Unimoni, which works across a range of customer interaction points, such as shops and mobile phones. So Bucksy, which is based in Toronto, aims to improve global payments and speed them up and increase reliability around the world. The new arrangement will see Unimoni able to access the US dollar market, which is a lucrative one for the firm. Ultimately, this is expected to permit the company to operate in a new range of markets. In a statement, a senior figure at Unimoni said that Bucksy offered Unimoni the chance to use an improved financial network infrastructure. Boban Madamana Palo, who serves as the company's chief executive officer, said that its new partner company already has systems in place to help the sector. What attracted us to partner with Bucksy was the financial network infrastructure the organization has in place for the cross-border payment industry. He added that the single connectivity that Unimoni had was a big plus point in the eyes of the business. The single connectivity for Unimoni to deliver real-time remittances and other cross-border real-time payment solutions was very appealing. So huge news there. Ripple partner Unimoni and Canada's Bucksy are now partnering for that USD corridor. Specifically, Canada is also the only country that can send and receive funds for the US via ACH. This is just some additional information here brought to us by T-Holbetic XRP. The new arrangement will see Unimoni able to tap into the lucrative US dollar market and open up new opportunities to do business. And as you guys can see here from frbservices.org, Fed global ACH payments plus debit payments to Canada only. So you can see they have a leg up there. Seems like ODL can reach the US via Canada and maybe even through ACH. So great find there from T-Holbetic XRP. Wanted to thank him for posting that. Crypto Eddie also bringing this to our attention with the new version of the Sum wallet. You can see one has the choice now of a transaction fee. So I did a video the other day talking a little bit about that transaction fee and, if it could impact us, if they are going to raise the fee. Well, apparently here's a new development on the Sum Wallet app. You can actually choose the fee you want to pay, low fee, a medium fee, or a high fee. And they even give you a suggested fee if you have no idea what you should be doing. And look at that, guys. 0.003463 XRP, and that is considered at the medium level. So, even if we take the price of what XRP is trading at right now, 81 cents, and you multiply that by that figure, you're only paying a fraction of a penny, 0.0028 to be exact. And I mean, even at the high amount down here, what they are suggesting, 0.81 times 0.005916, still, 0.00479 of a penny. So not huge amounts to be able to interact with the XRP ledger, but they are now giving options on the Sum app. Of course, this is going to change when XRP price goes up. But anyway, a new development. Wanted to thank Crypto Eddie for bringing that to our attention. And another one here, guys, from the Wrath of Kahneman, the venture fund Ripple investor SBI Holdings formed with Signum, and Azimut has made its first investment in CoinHako. This is a leading crypto exchange in Singapore. SBI also invested directly. So this is breaking news, guys. coming from the SBI Signum Azimuth Digital Asset Opportunity Fund. They announced today that they have made their very first investment into CoinHako, so a Singapore exchange. The strategic fundraising round was 3 times oversubscribed and attracted other prominent institutional investors, including SBI Group, Japan's largest fintech conglomerate, and a global leader in blockchain adoption, not to mention a huge Ripple partner, one of their biggest. CoinHako will use the proceeds to expand geographically in Southeast Asia, as well as into institutional and high net worth customer segments. SBI, Signum, and Azimuth will lend their combined expertise in wide-reaching networks across traditional finance and digital assets to support CoinHako's expansion. With several promising targets in the pipeline, the DAO fund aims to provide a platform for investee companies to leverage and strengthen its existing network and the future network of its portfolio. So again, Ripple partners partnering with other Ripple-enabled partners. So I don't know about Azimuth specifically, but I do remember Signum announced this back in April of 2020. XRP is now available at Signum Bank, and here's just a little blurb with regards to that from their official website. Now we are seeing more adoption, more funders participating in coming together and providing more opportunity for the crypto space. In this case, they are looking to invest in CoinHako. So big news there, guys, coming out of the SBI, Signum, and Azimuth camps. Wanted to thank the Wrath of Kahneman for bringing that to our attention. And he also points this out, though, in the same thread. Before I move on, the exchange, originally backed by angel investor T. Draper, supports Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, and Vietnam, and boasted it was the first 2 100 fiat crypto pairings. In 2019, there was some excitement as they began offering XRP in that region. So, yeah, that's just more news there with regards to that particular platform, CoinHako, and angel investor Tim Draper does also have something to do with that. Expanding the XRP ecosystem, guys. That's the name of the game. Wanted to thank Wrath of Kahneman for pointing that out. And an observation from Tag XRP here. From the beginning, John Deaton has been saying this lawsuit against Ripple was the weapon. Every day I see more and more evidence JP Morgan's coin is taking over the cross-border market. How can you not believe it with all the evidence we have? So Tag's bringing up something interesting here. Let's not forget Gary Gensler at the helm of the SEC, obviously not doing any favors for Ripple. His predecessor, Jay Clayton, was the one who brought forth the lawsuit. And Tag has noticed something interesting here. Listen all, I don't know everything about these projects, but it looks like JP Morgan is certainly trying to capture some of the cross-border market. Let's also not forget, guys, Gary Gensler's brother, his evil twin, or perhaps he is the good twin, he is a banker at TD Bank, so a big banker in the banking industry. I believe he is a VP of something over there. But this has to do with all banks. So I don't know everything about these projects, but it looks like JP Morgan is certainly trying to capture some of the cross-border market. Would it only be for their products and clients within their own walled gardens? So an article to that, a couple of articles here. JP Morgan releases unlocking $120 billion in value. And then this, CNBC recently reported that JP Morgan's digital currency JPM coin is being used commercially by a large technology company for cross-border payments. The JP coin has also been used during the Monetary Authority of Singapore in its trials for CBDCs. In addition, JP Morgan created a new business, Onyx, as an umbrella for its blockchain and digital currency initiatives. So just going on here about JPM coin, I talked about this a lot in 2019 when it was originally announced. But is JP Morgan making a move? And could the lawsuit be an attempt at hindering XRP while this is occurring? Well, you know, that makes sense on the surface, but John Deaton recently came to a conclusion that suggests something else. First, I'm going to mention this Massimo tweet here at Max Prime XRP. Okay, I'm just going to shoot a crazy thought in the dark like an idiot. The SEC filed the lawsuit to grab $1 billion from Brad, Chris, and Ripple. I mean, of course, it all smells like corruption, but all they want is money. Investor protection is a nice front, though. So yeah, it makes sense, right? The SEC, if all they wanted was money, why drag this out as long as it's been dragged out? Or is this really just the process that we have to go through in order to get that clarity? Well, John Deaton brings up a really positive thought with regards to the SEC lawsuit. Kind of an enlightening thread. If you guys have not caught this news, John E. Deaton posted this: how a couple rulings in a bull market could transform XRP into the only altcoin with clarity. There's a way for the Ripple case, guys, to end and all parties will win. It requires 2 things, though. 1, favorable rulings for Ripple on their fair notice and on the deliberative process privilege. And 2, an altcoin bull market causing XRP to surpass its all-time high, for example, hitting $5 or higher. Ripple owns 50 billion XRP. At $5 in XRP, that would equal Ripple being worth $250 billion, significantly more valuable than Morgan Stanley or Goldman Sachs. If Judge Torres denies the SEC's motion to strike the fair notice defense, and Judge Netburn overrules the SEC's claim that the BTC and ETH and XRP documents are privileged, Gary Gensler and the SEC could be facing a very significant precedent-setting loss with huge implications. So there's a lot on the line right now, guys, for the SEC. Those implications could cause the SEC to avoid a trial or summary judgment. If XRP were to hit $5, Ripple could sell 10% of the monthly unlocked escrow and pay a settlement or a fine totaling as high as $500 million, providing Gensler with a big public victory and bragging rights. So that would be essentially an upside for the SEC and for Ripple. I mean, in a way, it would be the biggest settlement in SEC history, continues John Deaton. If the settlement includes a declaration that ongoing sales of XRP are not securities, XRP therefore will then get relisted and clarity is established. The SEC can use the money to create a fund that helps reimburse harmed XRP holders. So in this case, everybody would win. Gensler gets the credit helping his political chances. Ripple goes public and immediately becomes one of the most valuable fintech companies in the world, replacing Swift. XRP returns to battling Ethereum for the number 2 spot. XRP holders get to finally see which technology wins. Does everyone win in the above scenario? The SEC wins, Ripple wins, XRP holders who never sold win. But what about the other crypto projects? If the above scenario happens, ironically, only Bitcoin and XRP would be safe. Can Ethereum investors honestly say they're not worried? Or how about ADA investors? During their investigation, Charles Gasparino and Eleanor Terrett spoke to former SEC officials. Listen to what Gasparino said on the Liz Clayman show. So I will leave that clip here if you guys want to watch it. I'm not going to play it right now. After investigating, though, Gasparino concludes, here's a sum up, he concludes that it's possible that Gensler is waiting on the outcome of the Ripple case. Then he may go after Ethereum if that doesn't work. The outcome isn't limited to winning on the merits. The outcome could be a huge settlement. There's a reason Gensler won't comment on whether he believes Ethereum is a security. It's because he wants the option to go after them. What's crazy ironic is that with Gensler at the helm, the lawsuit could ultimately give Ripple and XRP an advantage moving forward. So, could this be a silver lining? Is Gary Gensler keeping all these plays close to the vest, not laying any cards out on the table, in an attempt to gain leverage, in an attempt to be able to sue Ethereum if this all doesn't go according to plan? And I mean, to be honest, why don't they just come to an agreement? You know, in this everyone wins scenario, it doesn't seem like anybody would come out longing for much more. I mean, in this case, Ripple would be out money. They would be able to conduct business, though. The SEC would be able to boast a record high settlement figure of, John Deaton mentions, $500 million. XRP holders would get the clarity, and XRP would shoot up even higher. But this all hinges on two things, as per John Deaton: the favorable ruling for Ripple on a fair notice and on the deliberative process privilege, and of course, guys, that altcoin bull market that would help perpetuate XRP price to the moon. That's just John Deaton's opinion, and I mean, I tend to agree, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.